Start.
Good morning, my dear students. I am Shiji from LFS Salempur. Today I am going to teach you English grammar of class 6, and the name of the book is An Easy Approach to Grammar and Composition, and this is your book, and it is published by Progress Publishers. So you can have a note of your book. So I hope you are ready to learn English grammar. And 2-3 days back, I had uploaded English literature of class 6. Hope you have learned it or read it. So the first lesson is from words to sentences. Today we are going to learn the first lesson, and the name of the lesson is from words to sentences. From words to sentences. Now let's learn. So today I am going to deal with the origin of words. Origin. The origin of words is from sound. For example, we make different sounds. The sound of laughing, the sound of beating, the sound of opening the door, the sound of making our hands and do that, that is we say clapping also we make. So different kinds of sounds we produce in our daily life, and the origin of word is from sound. So these are the examples you can note down. And letters are formed from sounds. Letters are formed from sounds. So we got the origin of sound, and we know now that how the letters are being formed. Letters are being formed from sounds. And according to the sound, letters are given shape. So we give shape to the letters according to the sound. And thus we have 26 alphabets. I know that from LKG onwards you have learned this 26 alphabets. So how many alphabets do we have? We have 26 alphabets. And these alphabets are divided into two types. That already there is no need to go in a detailed way. We know that these 26 alphabets are divided into two types, and they are vowels and consonants. How many vowels are there in English sound? There are 5 vowels and 21 consonants. So there are 5 vowels and 21 consonants, and these vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So 5 are over. A, E, I, O, U. And next 21s are said to be consonants or consonants. These words are formed by putting the letters or alphabets together. So how do we form or how do we make words? Words are being made by putting the letters or alphabets together. Did you get me? How do we make words? Words are made by putting letters or alphabets together, having at least one vowel sound and consonant sound. So each word is having vowel sound and consonant sound. Now you have no confusion about vowels and consonants, and I have already taught you that words are being formed or words are being formed by putting the alphabets or letters together. For example, can you guess some example? I can't ask you now since you all are at home. So the examples of words are, so many words we know, like at, of, in, table, chair, cat, rat, fan, light. There are so many examples for words. We know thousands and thousands of words. So I am not going to explain to you this again and again. Words are able to give some meaning, but not fully. Words are able to give us some meaning, but not in full or not fully. Simple words cannot have full meaning. If we go and ask the shopkeeper sugar, so shopkeeper will see sugar. We have to ask him, please give me 1 kilogram of sugar. It should be said in a sentence. Otherwise, he won't be able to understand you or me. So, as I said to you, words are able to give some meaning but not fully. Fully means, you understand the meaning of fully? It will not have complete sense. Okay? So, words are not able to give us full meaning. We speak in words. In our day-to-day life, we speak so many words. We speak in words. We write in words. To speak, we need words. To write, we need words. Without words, we cannot express ourselves. So, it's very important to learn words. It is very important to learn words. And how do we learn words? We learn words from different sources. We learn from words from dictionary. We learn or get words from books, newspaper, magazines, from the television, mobile. So every day in our day-to-day life, we learn words. So, in order to express ourselves, we need words. Express ourselves means, suppose you are in the class and your teacher calls you in front of the class and asks you, please explain about a flower. Simple example, flower. She or he asks you to explain or tell about a flower. You may be knowing words. Flower, and the different words you will be knowing. And if you do not know, you may not be able to tell about that flower in a detailed way. You may be able to express only 1 or 2 sentences or simple words you will go and say or speak in the class. So words are the tools of self-expression. Tools. What is tool? We have different types of tool. It's a media. In order to express, in order to speak, we need words. So words are the tools of self-expression. Each word has some meaning. I already told you, so I am not going to speak again and again this. Okay? Now, single words are not enough to communicate with full meaning. We know so many single words, simple words. So, in order to express ourselves in a complete way, we need to have, it is not enough to have words. It is not enough to have words. Thus, we need sentence. So, in order to express ourselves in a better way, we need sentence. So, to form words, to form sentence, we need words. Words are the tools of self-expression. In order to express ourselves in a better way, we need sentence. Now, I am going to just explain how to form sentences. How to form sentences. How to form sentences. Now I told you the origin of words origin of letters and all. Now let us deal with how to form sentences. What is a sentence? It's a group of words. Sentence is a group of words. And simply we may put so many words together will not make any sense. We know so many words and we are putting words here and there. It will not give any sense or any meaning. For example, I am going to write one example. Horse A rides Ram. Horse A rides Ram. There are so many or 3 or 4 words. Horse A rides Ram. Does it have any meaning? I have put many words, but not arranged in a proper way. I have simply written it on the board. Horse A rides Ram. Now you have understood how to form sentence. This is not a sentence. This is a meaningless sentence. If we speak like this sentences, all of us, all other people will laugh at us. Because it doesn't have any meaning. Thus, arranging the words in proper order will give proper sense. So, to have proper sense, we need to arrange these words. Now, let us arrange the sentence in the proper way. Now, we are going to arrange the sentence. Horse rides Ram. Please. So, first I am going to arrange the sentence. How? First I will place the subject Ram here. Ram. Then we will place the verb. Ram rides a horse. Ram rides a horse. See, it is having meaning. If we speak to someone, Ram rides a horse, they will understand it because this sentence has some sense or meaning. Now, we will learn. Now, you understood the words, letters and sentence. Now, let us learn the definition of a sentence. Definition. We are going to define sentence. We are going to define sentence. If you want, you can note it down in your copy. So, a sentence is a group of words. A sentence is a group of words which or that makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. So what is the definition of a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. So this is the definition of a sentence. Similarly, we have so many examples, thousands and thousands of examples. For this, for example, we every day or sometimes we speak, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Example for a sentence, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Or we can say, she has completed or she or he has completed her homework or he has completed his homework. Or the girls are singing, children are playing in the ground, God loves us, I am going to the market, today I have fever today or I was absent yesterday, today the climate of today is very fine. So many sentences are there. So once again you can note down the definition of sentence. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. So here the first part of the lesson I just completed. Only you have the exercise part, that is arranging the words. Arranging the words together. Arranging the words together. Rearrange each group of words to make meaningful sentence. So there are 7 sentences for you. You will have to rearrange it. Like I have taught you horse, A writes Ram. So how I have taught you to arrange it, the similar way you have to arrange this particular worksheet. Or when you come to the class, I will once again teach you. Okay? Now let us go to the next part, the continuation of the same lesson 1.1, lesson number 1.1, that is parts of a sentence. Parts of a sentence. Parts. I think you all of you know about it since you have learned it in class 5. Parts of a sentence. A sentence is having two parts. It is having two parts. Sentence is divided into two parts, and the first part is known as subject. And the second part is known as predicate. So which are the two parts of a sentence? Subject and predicate. The first part of the sentence is known as subject, and the next part of the sentence is known as predicate. So each and every sentence will have these two parts. Without these two parts, the sentence will not be complete. So let us learn what is or who is a subject. What is a subject? The doer of the action is called a subject. Doer of the action. Doer means one who does. D-O-E-R. Doer. D-O-E-R. Doer of the action. Action. One who does the action. The doer of the action. Doer. D-O-E-R. Okay, please note of it. D-O-E-R. The doer of the action is subject. The doer of the action is subject. And what is predicate? Whatever is stated about the subject is called predicate. Whatever is stated. Stated means said. Whatever is said about the subject is known as predicate. Have you understood me? So sentence is having two parts. First one is subject and next is predicate. Subject means the doer of the action, and the predicate is whatever is stated about the subject is known as predicate. I will show you one or two examples so it will be clear. This part is subject and this part is predicate. Subject and predicate. Simple example, God loves us all. God is the subject and loves us all. That is the predicate. God loves us all. God loves us all. And next one we can, I told you, I spoke already this sentence. The girls are singing. The girls subject, and we are going to speak about the subject. What they are doing. The girls are singing. Are singing is the predicate. The predicate we begin with the verb. The predicate we always begin with the verb. You can note down the verbs here. Loves, are. Next one more example I will show you. That is John and Joseph were rewarded, or John and Joseph are their brothers. John and Joseph. Don't get confusion because here two names are there. John and Joseph were awarded. See, started with the verb here. See, this all. So always we start the predicate with the verb. Loves, are, were. So here we have, I have just shown you 3 examples. Since my board is very small, I cannot give you so many examples. So I have written here 3 examples. God loves us all. The girls are singing. John and Joseph were awarded. I hope you have understood me. So here too, this is a simple lessons for you, only the division of subject and predicate. Once again, I'll just explain to you, then I'll show you the example part here. Sentence is having two parts, subject and predicate. The doer of the action is called subject, and whatever is stated or said about the subject is known as predicate. And I showed you a few examples. Hope you are clear with it. And there is one exercise part for you, that is separate the subject and predicate. Separate. Two boxes are given here. Subject in one box and predicate in another box. And you have got 12 sentences here. These 12 sentences you have to take down your copy and write it. Make two boxes, subject and predicate. Write all the subjects part in this first box and all the predicate part in the next box. Okay, you can use your rough copy since you don't have your fair copy with you. You can use your rough copy. Now two more exercise part you have here that I'll just explain, then I'll give you the homework. That is the second exercise number B is complete the sentence by supplying suitable subject. Supply or give or write suitable subject. Now you know to write or make or understand what is subject, suitable subject. And the first one I'll show you that Dash is an honest boy. Only one example I'll show you. This is very simple. Dash is an honest boy. Honest means sincere boy. You have to add here the subject. You can write anything. But what you will be able to write here? Dash is an honest boy. You can add Rahul is an honest boy. Or we can write girl's name because since it is given boy. Ram is an honest boy. Lakshman is an honest boy. Alan is an honest boy. You can write any name here. Okay, so this is the exercise number B part you have got in your textbook. Similarly, you have 10 sentences here. First one I already shown you. You have to fill all the subjects here. Hope you have understood me. Please try to do it. Okay. Now I am just going to teach you exercise number C. That is in the same way you have to write the predicate part. Write down the predicate. Predicate part. Okay. That also I will show you one example. Okay, I am just writing the doctor. Already I have written here the subject, the doctor. Who is the subject here? The doctor. Dash. So you have to write what the doctor is going to do. That is the predicate part. The doctor treats the patients. Treats the patients. The doctor treats the patients. So we have just completed the predicate part of the sentence. And you should remember that at the end of the sentence you have to place the full stop. The doctor treats the patients. This is the predicate part. We have filled it in the exercise. Similarly, you have got exercise number C, 10 sentences here. For all these 10 sentences, you have to write the predicate in your copy or in the book. Please try to do it neatly. In the book you will have, book you don't have, so in the copy you can use pen and write it neatly. So today I am just not going to deal with any another topic here. Today I am just going to rewind or recapitulate the lesson once again. Already we have learned how to form sentences, and I told you the definition of sentence. is a group of words that makes complete sense. Then again I have just explained to you the two parts of the sentence, subjects and predicate. Subject means the doer of the action. Predicate means whatever is stated about the subject is known as the predicate. Okay. And I have given you 4 exercises. I hope it will be clear to you. The book video we have just sent it to you. It is clear, I think. If not clear, please in the class I will explain to you. I hope you have enjoyed my class. Thank you for listening me patiently. I hope you are keeping fine. Please keep fine. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you for listening me. Thank you. Bye bye.